Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. This is the place where women over 60 come to be inspired. Today my guest is Mel Kobayashi. Mel is a style blogger. She has a great blog called bagandaberet.com. She has a very eccentric sense of style. She's got a sense of humor and brings art into her fashion experience. And I love talking to her. We've got a great subject today to discuss with her. Welcome to the show, Mel.
Oh, thanks so much for having me, Margaret. It's just such a joy to be here. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You know, we did about, I think, 3 or 4 videos before with you, and they had over 15,000 views on YouTube.
That is amazing.
Meaning that people love you, and we love hearing your advice on fashion trends, Mel style.
Yes, it's a particular kind.
It's a very unique style, but we love having you here. And I wanted to chat with you about a topic that you and I have chatted about offline, and it's something that fascinates me, and that is the androgynous movement that's in fashion these days, and how women can use elements of men's fashion to accent their own style. Can you talk about that?
Oh, yes. I just love incorporating elements of men's style into my own look. And when I think of men's style, I think of jacket, suits, jacket pants, tie, tuxedo hat. I think of film noir, James Cagney or Edward G. Robinson as the essential men's style, or Fred Astaire, for the more swanky kind of men's style.
Yeah.
And we talked about androgynous before, and I agree that you said, or it's where you take it's a blending of both, where you can be either, or you walk the line between all the worlds, and I think that's just fabulous. It's a huge, wide open horizon. So I have a few things here that I'm going to show you.
Okay. And I want people, by the way, who are watching this to feel comfortable about leaving your comments in the section below. Let's have a conversation about this because, we talk a lot about fashion and about the way that you evolve as an older woman towards your own style. And you think somehow that when you get there, you don't have any space then to try new stuff. I mean, I have honestly, hand on heart, never bought a man's anything. And I'm now tempted after this conversation, to go and just try something because the textures are probably different, the colors, shapes. So show us I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I think it's important to have an open mind when it comes to this.
Well, I always tended to think men's style is much more muted, but I tell you, I was in Nordstrom the other day in their designer men's section. Wow, they're just exploding in their clothing options. So I'm very pleased to see that happening. But I'm going to focus a little bit more on the stereotypical traditional men's pieces that we can incorporate in our style.
Because you're talking there probably about men's fashion in some ways becoming more feminine, that they're doing more color, more silky fabrics, more. So that's another interesting conversation. But like you said, the James Cagney look, the traditional.
Oh my God. There's no better way to get a men's style than, hang on, I'm going to just reach for it.
No, it's okay. Go for it. You've got your studio there full of all your trinkets and accessories.
I'm just digging down here. I'll be back up in a minute.
Okay, no problem.
I've dug my way to China.
We will wait for you. We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay right here. I just noticed the arms on your top. That's really cute. Whatever you're wearing there. It's
a window pane dress.
Yeah, very nice. Every time we talk, you've got something interesting on. You're the most eclectic dresser. And by the way, folks, while she's digging her way to China, I'll just mention that Mel has, I said a website, Bag and Beret, but she also has an Instagram account. And she also has just launched a new program where she does style counseling or style boosting for you on Skype.
Coaching.
Style boost coaching.
I'm sure it's right in front of me, but I can't find it. So we'll just skip
Describe.
that. I have a fedora. It's just so amazing. And
you'll see it in a minute.
Oh, man's fedora is just awesome. And I do have another hat. It's a I found
fedora.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that interlude. I'm just a mess.
No, we can relate to this. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Mm-hmm.
This is a man's hat I bought at a thrift shop, and I just love it.
It's very, very sweet. Oh, look at the side. How cute that is. It kind of dips down there. Yes. It's a lovely shape on you. It's because you've got a nice shaped head. It's small.
Teeny weeny little head, and it fits. I'm so shocked.
You could put a different ribbon around that too, you know, with words on it.
Yeah, I could. And some people put brooches in their hats, like sparkly little brooches. I love that touch. And when the first time I saw that, I thought, wow, that's so cool. Then if you want to look like a gondolier, which is men usually are gondoliers, now they have females that you can wear.
Oh, very Italian, very beautiful.
Kind of punting down canal, right? It's fun.
I think there's glasses for that one too, probably.
Oh, yes. Punting. My punting glasses will be.
This is nice. Yeah, that's very. Very Spanish, that one.
I'm so stereotypical. I have no opera. And then we have, of course, the tie, right? I love to wear a tie.
I must I've never thought about men's hats, and I love hats. We've talked about this, but whenever I go in the thrift store, I never go in the men's section. So I'm going to have a look tomorrow.
Oh,
it's open on Saturday. Yeah.
The men's shirts, oversized shirt. You can buy a men's oversized dress shirt and wear it as a night shirt.
Sure.
Which is always fun. Some of the modern designers will take oversized and chop it up and then cross it and sew it again. You can wear that. Modern style now, the sleeves go down to your knees.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen those. I really like it, but it's not terribly convenient. But
for washing dishes, it's not.
It's cool. If you're hot, you do the windmill effect.
Oh, dear.
But it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I love to wear a man's jacket. And I'm going to use this one, which is a women's jacket. This is a Basil Margiela jacket. I think it used to be man's, but they restyle existing pieces. So you would have this, and then you would have the tie, right?
Would you tie it the classic way?
I like it untied. Like, I've just come out from a night of partying, and I'm a Frank Sinatra, so I don't want to. I'm Frank Sinatra in Las Vegas after, gambling all night and
with the guys,
singing, crooning.
In that case, you'd want to maybe have it half done up, like sort of pulled.
Yeah, maybe just pulled, or I'm a reporter. Just another look. You're the intrepid reporter in the newsroom out on a big case, and you're going back to type on the typewriter. I guess our age group, we know what a typewriter is still, but some people don't anymore.
I think what's really fun about you with fashion, which makes you unique, is that you get into roles. You actually you enjoy the drama.
Yes, that's everything, and theater. Our lives are dramas. Well, for me, my life is a drama, but I think everyone has little dramas going on inside, and everyone wants to. I keep saying that, but it feels good to feel like a movie star sometimes, And
a rock star in your case.
Sometimes my style boost consulting clients, I'll say, well, you're a rock star. You're a movie star. You have to be treated like it, and it's like a whole new concept for them. Because it's easy to let compliments slide by. If we don't get compliments as much as we age, oftentimes it's like we deserve them. So we're just going to have to go get them by ourselves and force them to do it without forcing them, really, if you know what I mean.
And I think you've got to actually give some people things to talk about and to engage with you, because I was going to ask you this question. I mean, how do guys actually respond to you when they see you in a guy's suit or, with a tie? I mean, do you ever, what's the engagement?
Well, I'm not really interested in what men think about what I'm wearing. Totally. I'm married. I'm quite happy in my relationship, but generally men are not keen on women wearing men's clothes. I think they feel threatened. And I have to admit that when I wear men's clothing, I get a swagger because we grow up to think men are the men in power. Men have, they're the business guys. They go make the money and they do all these things. So I do admit I still have that sense when I wear a man's suit.
In control.
I've got the swagger. I'm in control. And maybe some men don't like that anymore. But I think a woman in a man's suit is like, wow, that's really hot. And I think women admire that in other women way more than men do. And women admire the percentage of admiration goes up among the female age group than men, right? And I think more women would like to try it. And, into your 50s and over, we can do whatever we want, especially if we don't have to think about workplace anymore. Right?
Yeah. No, I think what you just said is really important, though. I think that we don't mind, we don't want to, or we don't care about being judged by anybody else when you're in your 60s, but there are still these inner boundaries that we've set for ourselves about what's appropriate and what's not. And I think if you're watching this video and you think, oh, I could never wear a men's suit, well, then don't. Just wear a tie. Just maybe wear a hat with a brooch. And it's not even necessary to try to make a point of it. It's if it looks nice, you like the feeling, the color of it, the shape of it, just forget it's a men's. Just try to break down those boundaries, don't you think?
Yeah, you're so right, Margaret. And thank you for reminding me of that too, because there are a lot of women's clothing, blazers, that's a fairly manly type of item that a woman can wear, but they're flared, they're more feminine, they're beautiful. And of course, women have worn them through the ages with hoop skirts and things. They've had these little blazer type things, but you can adapt that men's feeling, attitude of style in a woman's thing that you can buy pre-made. And another thing you can do with like this Margiela jacket was sold as a woman's garment, a women's item, but you can make it feminine. You don't have to wear it as a manly thing, and you can wear it with skirt. And I like to, sometimes I'll put embellished things.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Yeah.
Is my mic jumping around too much?
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really tough.
See how pretty. It's like, that's very Spanish. I mean, it's very flamenco, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then you put your hat on, like you're ready to go out and hunt.
That's a great look. I mean, what I love about the way you approach fashion, though, I think, is that you're very emotional about it. You let a lot of people wear clothing just for function. It's like, okay, I'm 60 years old. I wear what I've worn forever. But you kind of put an emotion in it. You say, how do I feel today? What can I put on that's going to express that emotion? I feel in control today, so I'm going to put a guy's hat on. Not that we have to enforce stereotypes about men as opposed to women. I know we're all struggling to try to break down those stereotypes, and over time we'll all wear just what we like, and
well,
not call it men and women.
The thing all I'm saying, and my whole style is too extreme for most people. Some things I wear are not, some things I wear are, but I'm not telling people. I'm totally, what I love is seeing people wear what they love to wear. And you could be wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but you are feeling so fantastic, and I can see it. And I'm not seeing your jeans and t-shirt. It's there, but I'm seeing you shine as a person. Yeah. That's what I like. Yes. I want to see people shine. And the way I know that people can access that shine is through their closet. That's a shortcut way that people can do that. So.
Well, you are shining. I love how you shine, and I love how you're contagious, how your shine just glows on everybody. And the community really loves you. And I think that this advice you're giving goes beyond a discussion about male or female clothing. It goes into this whole thing of just loosening up a bit with style, making it part of who you are, and just embracing yourself.
There's no boundary. There's only the boundary you set. And we teach people how we want to be respected.
Well, shine on, my friend. You're a little light in the universe there. Thank you. Well, look, it's great chatting. I'm going to ask people, by the way, to put some questions down for what they'd like to talk to you about in the future. And we can do another conversation in a few months' time, because I think we've covered some really interesting topics here that might generate some conversation. And I really encourage you to, get them out there for Mel, and check out her website. It's bagandaBeret.com.
.blogspot.com.
That's right. And we're going to put it up on the video because it's not .com. It's, say it one more time.
bagandaBeret.blogspot.com.
Right. And then Instagram is Bag and a Beret.
Right. Instagram.com, bagandaBeret.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
They'll find you. You're like you're like a magnet.
Yeah.
All right, love. Well, thank you so much for your time, Mel, and we'll talk again soon. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Margaret, for having me here. So much fun talking to you.
It was great. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our 60andMe YouTube channel and also visit our website. We are a strong and dynamic community of women over 60. We're challenging aging stereotypes, and every day we share fascinating stories, interesting questions, and great conversation.